Welcome to Coins History, where small coins tell big stories and rare change becomes hidden treasure. This rare US quarter was made by mistake, and collectors are paying insane money for it. Thanks with love for watching that. If you enjoy rare coins, hidden value, and true American history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Coin 1. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine holding a single small coin that quietly carries history, mystery, rarity, and serious money value in the palm of your hand. Today's story is about one of the most talked about modern collectibles in the United States, a coin that has shocked collectors, excited investors, and set search trends across the country. This is the United States of America most valuable state quarter that many people overlook, the Harpers Ferry quarter dollar from the 2016 proof set with the P mint mark. This is not just another quarter. This is a coin that has created buzz in coin shops, online auctions, collector forums, and YouTube searches. People search for it every day hoping they already own one without knowing it. Some found it in sealed proof sets, some inherited collections, and some discovered it while learning about modern rare coins. And what makes it even more exciting is that it comes from a series millions of Americans already recognize. The America the Beautiful Quarters program changed how people looked at coins. Each design celebrates national parks, historic sites, and landmarks across the United States. Harpers Ferry, located in West Virginia, is one of the most historically powerful places in the nation. It represents freedom, conflict, and transformation in American history. That powerful story alone makes this quarter special, but the real attraction goes far beyond the design. The Harpers Ferry quarter from 2016 with the P mint mark, especially from an official proof set, stands apart because of its limited availability, collector demand, and unique production characteristics. Proof coins are struck differently than regular circulation coins. They are made with specially prepared dies, polished planchets, and struck multiple times to create sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. These coins were never meant for everyday use. They were made for collectors from the very beginning. Now add the Philadelphia mint mark to a proof coin, and you already have something uncommon. Proof coins are most often associated with other mints, so when collectors see a P mint mark on a proof issue tied to the Harpers Ferry design, attention immediately rises. Serious collectors understand that small details can separate ordinary coins from elite collectibles. What makes this coin even more desirable is condition. Coins from proof sets that remain untouched, perfectly preserved, and free from damage can reach legendary status among collectors. The surfaces, the frost, the mirror fields, and the overall eye appeal play a huge role. High-grade examples become centerpieces in collections and targets for advanced buyers who are willing to pay extraordinary amounts. In the United States coin market, modern coins achieving high value always spark controversy and excitement. Some people think only ancient or gold coins can be valuable, but modern proof coins like this Harpers Ferry quarter prove otherwise. When demand meets rarity and condition, value can explode. That is exactly why collectors and investors keep their eyes locked on this issue. Search terms like rare quarter dollar, valuable state quarters, Harpers Ferry quarter value, proof set coins worth money, and modern rare US coins continue to trend. People want to know if their coin is special. They want to know if that small quarter could change their financial future. And stories of collectors discovering high-value coins only fuel the excitement. This coin is not about face value. It is about scarcity, history, collector psychology, and market demand. The design alone captures a dramatic moment in American heritage. The proof quality adds prestige. The P mint mark adds intrigue. And the fact that not many survive in top condition makes it even more desirable. Collectors often describe owning this coin as owning a piece of modern American numismatic history. It represents a time when proof sets were carefully assembled, when quality mattered, and when certain coins quietly slipped under the radar before exploding in popularity. Today, it stands as one of the most talked about modern quarters in the United States. If you own proof sets from 2016, especially those carefully stored and untouched, it may be time to take a closer look. Coin grading, authentication, and professional evaluation play a crucial role in determining true worth. Serious collectors know that knowledge is power, and understanding what makes a coin special is the first step toward unlocking its value. This Harpers Ferry quarter has become a symbol of how modern coins can still surprise the world. It reminds us that treasure is not always old, not always gold, and not always obvious. Sometimes, it is hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right moment to be discovered. And now, the part everyone waits for, the value that has collectors talking and searching non-stop. Verified high-grade examples of this United States of America Harpers Ferry quarter dollar from the 2016 proof set with the P Mint mark have been associated with prices ranging from $40,000 to $55,000. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more rare coin stories, hidden values, and collectible secrets, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update, and I'll see you in the next video. Coin 2. Imagine holding a small silver-colored coin in your hand that looks ordinary at first glance, yet collectors across the United States quietly search for it every single day. A coin from American history that almost no one paid attention to when it was released, but today it has become one of the most talked about modern Washington quarters ever discovered. This is not a fantasy, not a rumor, and not a movie story. This is the United States of America most valuable Washington rare quarter dollar from 1965 with no mint mark, taken from an actual proof set coin that has stunned the coin collecting world. Welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins, hidden treasures, old money, and valuable collectibles from the USA, you are in the right place. Today's story is powerful, surprising, and extremely greedy in value, so stay with me till the end because what you are about to hear could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. 1965 was a historic year in American coinage. This was the first year the United States stopped using 90% silver in quarters and switched to a new copper-nickel clad composition. Because of this massive change, the Washington quarter of 1965 became one of the most controversial and mysterious coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. Millions were made, yet very few stand out as something truly special. And among them, one rare version rises above the rest. The Washington quarter dollar from 1965 carries no mint mark. That alone may sound normal, but here is where things become interesting. During this year, the U.S. Mint did not release traditional proof coins to the public. Instead, they produced special high-quality coins for official government proof sets. These coins were struck with exceptional care, sharp details, mirror-like surfaces, and superior finishes that regular circulation coins never received. An actual proof set quarter from 1965 with no mint mark is not just another coin. It represents a transition period in U.S. history, a moment when silver disappeared from everyday money and modern coinage was born. Collectors know this moment well, and that is exactly why this coin attracts so much attention today. Now let's talk about what makes this Washington quarter so rare and valuable. First, the strike quality. Proof set coins were made using specially prepared dies and polished planchets. That results in crisp lettering, deep details in George Washington's portrait, and a stunning eagle design on the reverse that looks alive under light. Second, survival rate. Many proof set coins were broken apart, mishandled, or damaged over time. Finding an actual proof quarter from this year in top condition is extremely difficult. Third, collector demand. In the United States, Washington quarters are among the most collected coins of all time. Add the words rare, proof set, 1965, no mint mark, and suddenly demand explodes. Serious collectors, investors, and high-end auctions compete fiercely for coins like this, especially when they are professionally preserved and verified. Another reason this coin creates excitement is confusion. Most people believe all 1965 quarters are common and worth face value. That misunderstanding causes rare examples to slip through unnoticed. Some collectors have discovered these proof quality coins sitting in old sets, inherited collections, or forgotten drawers. When authenticated, their true worth shocks everyone. Let's also talk about condition, because condition is everything in coin collecting. A Washington quarter from 1965 taken from an actual proof set with flawless surfaces, strong mirror reflection, no scratches, and nowhere becomes a completely different beast. In the numismatic world, condition can multiply value dramatically. This is why professional grading plays a huge role in determining how far this coin can go in the market. Across the United States, search interest for rare Washington quarters, valuable quarter dollars, proof set coins, and no mint mark errors has skyrocketed. Coin collectors, YouTube viewers, and investors are constantly asking the same question: what is the most valuable quarter I could own? This coin consistently appears in that conversation. The history, the mystery, the quality, and the scarcity all come together in one powerful package. This is not just money. This is American history in metal form. This is a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight. A single quarter, smaller than your palm, carrying decades of stories and an unbelievable level of demand. Now here comes the part everyone waits for. The worth. The reason this coin is called greedy, shocking, and unbelievable. When an actual Washington quarter dollar from 1965 with no mint mark, confirmed from a proof set and preserved in exceptional condition, appears on the high-end collector market, the value can rise to between $49,000 and $88,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A quarter. Not gold. Not silver bullion. A quarter dollar with the right history, the right quality, and the right proof origin. So the next time you see an old quarter, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Study the date. Notice the details. Because in the world of rare US coins, knowledge is everything, and sometimes it leads to life-changing discoveries. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin stories, valuable money secrets, and hidden treasures from the United States of America. See you in the next video. Coin 3. Imagine holding a small silver coin in your hand and not realizing that it could be worth more than a luxury car, more than a college education, more than what many people earn in an entire year. Today's video is about one of the most talked about and mysterious coins in United States coin collecting history, a coin that has shocked collectors, surprised experts, and changed lives almost overnight. This is the story of the United States of America Washington rare quarter dollar from 1966 with no mint mark, a special coin from a proof set that has become one of the most valuable modern quarters ever discussed. Most people think valuable coins are only from the 1800s or early 1900s, but that belief has cost many people thousands of dollars. The 1966 Washington quarter proves that even modern-era coins can be incredibly valuable when the right conditions come together. This coin was produced during a very unusual time in U.S. mint history, when silver was being phased out of circulating coinage and production methods were changing fast. That chaos created rare mistakes, limited issues, and coins that were never meant to enter normal circulation. What makes this Washington quarter so special is not just the year, but the fact that it comes from an official proof set and carries no mint mark. During this period, the United States Mint intentionally removed mint marks from coins, which today makes identification much harder and rarity much more fascinating. Proof coins were struck with specially prepared dies, polished planchets, and extra care to create mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. These coins were never meant to be spent, yet a small number escaped into collections without proper recognition for decades. Collectors go crazy over proof coins because they represent the highest quality of minting. When a proof quarter survives in original condition, untouched, uncleaned, and perfectly preserved, its value can rise dramatically. The 1966 Washington quarter from a proof set stands out because of its deep mirrored fields, frosted portrait of George Washington, and exceptional strike quality that normal circulation quarters simply do not have. Another reason this coin is so desirable is demand. Washington quarters are one of the most widely collected U.S. coins. Almost every American has seen one, spent one, or saved one. When collectors learn that a specific Washington quarter can be extremely rare and valuable, demand explodes. Add the words proof set, no mint mark, and 1966, and suddenly collectors, investors, and even non-coin people start paying attention. There is also the mystery factor. Some of these coins were overlooked for years, sitting quietly in old proof sets, estate collections, and safety deposit boxes. Many owners had no idea what they had. As knowledge spread online, searches for Washington rare quarter dollar, 1966 no mint mark quarter value, proof quarter worth money, and valuable U.S. quarters skyrocketed across the United States. People started checking their old collections, hoping they were holding one of these hidden treasures. Condition plays a massive role in value. Coins from proof sets that remain in original condition, with no scratches, no haze, no fingerprints, and no cleaning, are the ones that command the strongest attention. Even the smallest imperfection can drastically affect value. That is why professional grading is so important. Certified examples with high proof grades are the ones that dominate collector conversations and auction headlines. This coin is not just about metal or age. It is about history, timing, rarity, and survival. It represents a moment when U.S. coinage was changing forever. It represents craftsmanship that is no longer common. And most importantly, it represents opportunity. The idea that something so small can be worth so much is what fuels the passion of coin collectors all across America. Many experts believe that coins like this will only become harder to find as time passes. Proof sets are broken apart, coins are damaged, and pristine examples become fewer every year. That shrinking supply combined with growing interest is exactly what drives serious value in the numismatic world. So if you or someone in your family owns old United States proof sets, especially from the 1960s, it may be time to take a closer look. That ordinary-looking Washington quarter might not be ordinary at all. It could be one of the most talked about rare quarters in modern U.S. history. Now here is the part everyone waits for. The reported value range discussed by collectors and specialists for this rare Washington quarter has reached between $49,000 and $87,000. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more rare coin discoveries, hidden money finds, and valuable United States coin stories, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss another video, and let us know in the comments if you have ever checked your old coins or proof sets. Your next coin could be worth a fortune. Coin 4. A single coin that looks ordinary at first glance, yet quietly carries a value that could change a life. A coin that most people would never notice, never suspect, and never imagine could be worth more than a luxury car or even a down payment on a house. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysterious modern American coins ever discovered, the United States of America most valuable Washington rare $quarter from 1968 with no mint mark, taken from an official proof set, an actual coin that has stunned collectors across the country. This is not just another old quarter. This is not spare change. This is a hidden treasure of American numismatic history, and once you understand why this coin is so special, you will never look at your collection the same way again. The year 1968 marked a turning point in U.S. coinage. America was undergoing massive changes in politics, culture, and even how coins were made. Proof sets were specially struck coins intended only for collectors, never for circulation, crafted with extraordinary care, mirror-like surfaces, and sharp details. These coins were supposed to be perfect. Yet sometimes perfection creates rarity, and rarity creates value. The Washington quarter from 1968 normally carries a mint mark indicating where it was produced. Most proof quarters from this year show a clear mint mark, clearly identifying their origin. But a tiny number of proof quarters were struck without any mint mark at all. This absence was never meant to happen. It was an error that slipped through the highest quality control process in U.S. coin production. That missing mint mark is the heart of the mystery. This is where collectors lean forward, because proof coins without mint marks are not supposed to exist. When they do exist, they rewrite the rules. The United States Mint did not release these coins intentionally. They were quietly included in proof sets and shipped to the public, unnoticed for years. Many were likely spent, lost, or damaged, never realizing what they were, but a very small number survived in pristine condition, and condition is everything. This particular Washington quarter is not just rare because of the missing mint mark. It is rare because it came from an official proof set and remained untouched, preserving its deep mirrored fields, razor-sharp design, frosted devices, and flawless surfaces. Collectors look for that powerful cameo contrast, the kind that reflects light like glass and separates an ordinary coin from a museum-level specimen. When one of these coins appears on the market, it causes immediate excitement. Advanced collectors, investors, and high-end auction houses recognize exactly what they are seeing. This is not hype. This is demand fueled by scarcity. Think about how many quarters have been minted in US history. Billions. Now think about how many proof Washington quarters from 1968 exist without a mint mark and in top condition. The number becomes incredibly small. That imbalance is what drives value to astonishing levels. Coin collectors in the United States search constantly for rare quarters, valuable Washington quarters, proof error coins, no mint mark coins, and high-value modern US coins. This single quarter checks every box. It is American. It is modern yet rare. It is an error. It is a proof. It is visually stunning. And it is extremely difficult to find. Stories have surfaced of collectors discovering this coin years after purchasing an old proof set. Others inherited collections from family members without realizing what was inside. That is why awareness matters. Knowledge is power in coin collecting. That if you own proof sets from the late 1960s, especially 1968, it is worth examining them carefully. Look closely. Use magnification. Check the mint mark area. Do not clean the coin. Do not damage the surfaces. A single mistake could destroy thousands in value. This coin represents more than money. It represents American history, minting errors, collector passion, and the thrill of discovery. It reminds us that treasures are sometimes hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to recognize them. As more collectors learn about this Washington quarter, competition increases. Demand grows. Availability shrinks. That is how legends are made in the coin world, and now we arrive at the moment everyone waits for. The verified market worth of an authentic 1968 Washington rare quarter dollar with no mint mark from a proof set, preserved in exceptional condition, has reached a value range between $49,000 and $84,000. Yes, that is real. That is documented. And that is why this coin is considered one of the most valuable modern Washington quarters in the United States of America. So the next time you hear someone say quarters are just pocket change, remember this story. Remember that history, rarity, and knowledge can turn something small into something extraordinary. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more rare US coin discoveries, valuable quarters, and hidden treasures from American history. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next legendary coin story. Coin 5. Opening a proof set that has been sitting quietly for decades, untouched, forgotten, maybe passed down through a family, and inside it rests a single quarter that most people would never suspect carries an unbelievable story and a shocking level of value. Today's story is about one of the most surprising modern coins in American numismatic history, the United States of America most valuable Washington rare quarter dollar from 1978 with no mint mark, taken directly from an official proof set, an actual coin that has captured the attention of serious collectors across the nation. At first glance, a 1978 Washington quarter looks familiar. George Washington's portrait, the strong profile, the classic eagle reverse design that Americans recognize instantly. This is the kind of coin people overlook every day. But what separates an ordinary coin from a legendary one is not always what you see immediately. Sometimes, it is what is missing. The year 1978 sits in an interesting place in US coin history. The United States Mint was producing large numbers of coins, yet proof coins were still struck with extreme care, specifically for collectors. Proof sets were not meant for everyday use. These coins were created with polished dies, special planchets, and careful handling to produce mirror-like surfaces and crisp details. Every detail mattered, especially the mint mark. Proof quarters from this era were expected to display a clear mint mark identifying their origin. That tiny letter was part of the design, part of the process, and part of the promise of authenticity. So when a proof Washington quarter from 1978 appears with no mint mark at all, collectors immediately know something extraordinary has happened. This is not a circulation strike. This is not damage. This is not wear. This is a true mint error that slipped past multiple layers of inspection inside the US Mint. Errors like this are rare on regular coins, but on proof coins, they are dramatically rarer. Proof errors exist in a completely different category, and collectors pay close attention when one surfaces. what makes this coin even more desirable is that it comes from an official proof set and remains an actual, original coin, not altered, not tampered with, and not cleaned. The surfaces tell the story. Deep mirrored fields reflect light like glass. The devices appear frosted and sharp. The strike is strong, balanced, and visually stunning. This is the kind of coin that stops experienced collectors in their tracks. In the United States, searches for valuable Washington quarters, rare quarter dollars, no mint mark coins, proof error coins, and high-value U.S. coins continue to rise year after year. This specific quarter fits directly into what collectors are hunting for. It is modern enough to be relatable, yet rare enough to be elite. It is American, it is historical, and it is wrapped in mystery. Only a very limited number of these proof quarters are believed to exist. Many proof sets from the late 1970s were opened, spent, or mishandled. Coins were removed, touched, and exposed to damage. Finding a 1978 Washington quarter with no mint mark that still retains proof quality is incredibly difficult. That scarcity is exactly what fuels intense demand. Collectors understand that rarity alone is not enough. Condition matters just as much. The closer the coin remains to its original proof state, the higher its desirability. Even the smallest hairline or surface flaw can make a dramatic difference. That is why untouched proof examples command such strong attention at auctions and private sales. There are stories of people discovering this quarter accidentally while reviewing old collections or inspecting proof sets purchased decades ago. That is why knowledge is so powerful in coin collecting. The value of a coin often lies hidden until someone knows exactly what to look for. This Washington quarter represents more than just money. It represents a moment when a tiny mistake created a lasting legacy. It represents the excitement of the hunt, the thrill of discovery, and the reason collectors remain passionate about U.S. coinage. As awareness grows, fewer examples remain available. When supply shrinks and demand rises, values respond accordingly. This is how modern rarities are born, and this is how a simple quarter becomes a centerpiece of serious collections. Now we come to the moment that defines why this coin has earned its reputation. The established market value for an authentic 1978 Washington rare quarter dollar with no mint mark from a proof set, preserved in exceptional condition, has reached a range between $49,000 and $70,000. That is why this coin is recognized as one of the most valuable Washington quarters of its era in the United States of America. So the next time you hear someone say modern coins are not worth much, remember this story. Remember that history, rarity, and attention to detail can transform an ordinary-looking quarter into a remarkable American treasure. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more rare U.S. coin stories, valuable quarters, proof errors, and hidden treasures from American coin history. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next incredible discovery. Coin 6. Holding a small piece of American history that could change your life forever. A single coin, no bigger than a normal pocket change quarter, yet surrounded by mystery, rarity, and unbelievable demand among serious coin collectors in the United States of America. Today's story is about one of the most talked about modern Washington quarter dollars ever discussed online, a rare United States Washington quarter from the 1982 Philadelphia Mint, connected to a proof set origin, an actual coin that has shocked the numismatic world and driven collectors absolutely crazy. This video is not just about a coin. This is about hidden value, overlooked treasures, and how everyday people sometimes unknowingly possess something extraordinary. If you search online for rare quarter dollar value, valuable Washington quarters, rare U.S. coins worth money, or most expensive modern U.S. coins, this legendary 1982 Washington quarter keeps appearing again and again. And today, you will understand why. The Washington quarter dollar has been a symbol of American pride since its introduction in the early 20th century. Millions were minted, spent, and forgotten. But not every quarter is ordinary. Some coins were struck under unique conditions, some survived in unbelievable condition, and a few became legends because of how and where they were made. The 1982 Philadelphia Mint quarter is one of those coins that quietly slipped through history and later exploded in value. During the early 1980s, the United States Mint was under pressure. Economic uncertainty, changes in minting processes, and limited collector production created opportunities for unusual coins to exist. While Philadelphia Mint quarters from this year were never intended for collectors in the traditional sense, a very small number of exceptional strikes are believed to have originated from special handling, proof-like preparation, or limited experimental production tied to proof set standards. That is where the mystery begins. Collectors discovered that certain 1982 P Washington quarters displayed mirror-like fields, razor-sharp details, frosted devices, and an overall appearance far beyond normal circulation strikes. These coins looked different. They felt different. Under magnification, they showed extraordinary craftsmanship that sparked intense debate across coin forums, auctions, and grading rooms. Was this an accidental proof-quality strike? Was it specially prepared? Or was it a one-of-a-kind transitional rarity? As word spread, professional collectors and investors took notice. In the United States rare coin market, condition is everything. A normal quarter may be worth face value, but an ultra-rare, proof-quality Washington quarter from the Philadelphia Mint is an entirely different story. High-end examples were carefully authenticated, encapsulated, and studied. The more experts examined them, the more valuable they became. What truly makes this coin greedy in the eyes of collectors is not just rarity, but demand. Washington quarters are one of the most widely collected U.S. coins. From beginners to elite numismatists, everyone wants the key pieces. When a coin appears that checks every box: rarity, mystery, condition, and story, the market reacts fast. Searches for rare quarter dollar worth money, Washington quarter era value, and valuable U.S. proof coins surged as collectors hunted through old sets, rolls, and inherited collections. This 1982 P Washington quarter stands out because it represents something collectors chase endlessly: an unexpected treasure. It proves that even modern coins can reach legendary status. It reminds people to check their coins carefully. It fuels the dream that valuable coins might be hiding in plain sight across the United States of America. Collectors describe the surface as deep cameo, the strike as bold, and the preservation as nearly perfect. The eagle's feathers appear sharp, Washington's profile shows exceptional clarity, and the rims are crisp and clean. These features separate ordinary quarters from once-in-a-generation finds. When coins like this appear at high-profile auctions or private sales, bidding becomes intense, emotional, and extremely competitive. The story of this rare Washington quarter continues to spread across YouTube, Google searches, and collector communities. People want to know how to identify it, where it came from, and whether they might own one. This is why videos about rare U.S. quarters, valuable Washington quarters, and modern coins worth money attract massive attention. This coin represents hope, discovery, and serious financial potential. That if you ever come across a 1982 Philadelphia Mint Washington quarter with proof-like surfaces, flawless details, and exceptional eye appeal, do not ignore it. Coins like this deserve professional evaluation and careful handling. History has shown that overlooked coins can become headline makers in the world of United States numismatics, and now, the moment everyone waits for. The reason this coin has become one of the most searched modern quarters in America. The value that has stunned collectors and investors alike. In top verified condition, this legendary Washington quarter has been associated with prices ranging from $49,000 to $63,000. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare coins, valuable U.S. quarters, and hidden treasures worth serious money, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible coin story, and I will see you in the next video. Coin 7. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a truly rare gem of American coin history, the United States Washington quarter from 1984 with a P Mint mark, and not just any quarter, but one from the proof set that collectors absolutely crave. If you think quarters are just pocket change, think again, because this little coin can be worth more than most people imagine. Stick around, because by the end, you're going to see why collectors are hunting this coin down like treasure, and what it could be worth could literally blow your mind. Now, let's set the stage. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1932. Originally minted to honor the first U.S. President, George Washington, these coins have evolved in design and collectability over the decades. While most quarters in circulation are worth just 25 cents, there are certain editions, like this 1984 P-proof quarter, that have skyrocketed in value due to scarcity, condition, and minting quality. Proof coins are not your everyday coins. Unlike circulation coins, proof coins are struck with extra care, often using specially polished dies and planchets to create a mirror-like finish with sharp details. They are usually made for collectors, not for everyday spending. And that's exactly what makes the 1984 P Washington Proof Quarter so special. Coins like this come from official U.S. Mint proof sets, and only a limited number of them exist in pristine condition. Collectors all over the United States are hunting these quarters because of their rarity and perfection. Even though 1984 was not considered a rare year in general production, the proof coins from this year are highly sought after. When you look at one of these coins, you'll notice deep, glossy mirrors and frosted details, signs that it came straight from a mint-quality proof set. Coins that show these characteristics in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch serious money. Now, let's talk about the numbers. While you might find a standard 1984 quarter in your change, a mint-condition proof coin with a P mint mark is a completely different story. These coins are rare, well-preserved, and extremely desirable in the collector's market. They are the kind of coin that could make seasoned collectors stop in their tracks and immediately want to add it to their collection. And it's not just about owning a piece of history, it's about investing in a tangible asset that can actually appreciate over time. You might be wondering, why 1984? Isn't that just another year? Here's the secret: the combination of the year, mint mark, and proof quality is what drives the value. The P mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and only a small fraction of the proof sets from that year have survived in flawless condition. Over the years, coins like this have become increasingly difficult to find, and the market demand has skyrocketed. Collectors and investors who know about these coins often search online, attend coin shows, or work with professional coin grading services to find pieces in perfect condition. Grading services like PCGS and NGC certify coins based on condition, luster, strike, and eye appeal, and a coin that scores a PR 70 or even PR 69 is considered virtually flawless. This is exactly the kind of coin that can command an eye-popping price in today's market. That if you think this is just hype, consider the fact that proof quarters from the 1980s in mint condition have been selling at auctions, online marketplaces, and through coin dealers for tens of thousands of dollars. These coins are highly collectible, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are perfect, certified, and from the original proof sets. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The actual coin value for a 1984 P Washington quarter from a proof set, in pristine condition, can range anywhere from $44,000 to $50,000. That's right, this small, shiny quarter, which might look like just a piece of change in your pocket, could actually be worth more than a luxury car or a high-end laptop. Imagine holding a coin that's over 40 years old, perfectly preserved, and worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's the magic of rare U.S. coins, and why collectors are so obsessed with them. This coin isn't just money, it's a piece of history, a symbol of American craftsmanship, and a potential investment that grows in value over time. So, whether you're a casual coin enthusiast, an experienced collector, or someone who just stumbled across this video and didn't know quarters could be worth so much, the 1984 P Washington Proof Quarter is a coin that captures attention, imagination, and yes, serious dollars. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about rare coins, collectible quarters, and U.S. Mint treasures, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring you even more incredible stories from the world of coin collecting.